Alright, it's time now for Miss April May's testimony. We're gonna see how it goes and how we can call it out for line. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, and then I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she got up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Wink. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble any of the witness any. Oh, wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? That witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you are Miss Hayes' understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cavalier way of finding tiny faults is perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Witnesses count. It was like 9 at night when I looked out the window, How'd you know it was 9? Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Why what? Why'd you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. See how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. That's right, I would not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think you should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. The poor girl. Order. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out the window, what did you see next? And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mousy-sitting girl. Why do you say that? How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There's only one person at the scene of the crime with a short girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Hold on a minute. The testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. Did you really see the defendant at all? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning of this? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, Okay. If your client had really witnessed Miss Fay, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor, I saw her. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Wow! What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Witness testimony. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with the weapon. I saw it. That clock. The kind of statuary clock, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you, Teehee? I see. I only wish you'd begun detail from the beginning. Please be in the class examination. Alright. I did see everything. I did. Injection? Oh, shit. Ran to the right. Ah, damn it. Alright. It's me. What you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? You'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse this issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. No. But questions all I have you on it. As you may recall, I caught murderers before. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? That's... because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law office of Fayenko? No? Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Law offices were very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well... No! No, Your Honor. Not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You prove that she cannot? Amateurs, listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Then I would like to propose a test that she really could have heard. Prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Ready to proceed? No, Your Honor. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have wrong. It is inconceivable that the clock could have rang. The clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have wrong. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? What to show you prawn for us, Mr. Wright? He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. And, as you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness heard the clock, and there was no contradiction. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when it? Yes, I can. Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. Now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. You have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thing for you then? I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at our hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections to that? Yes! She has seen it, but this is directly contradicts a piece of evidence I already submitted to the course. Let's see it. It's simple. This clock was never in any store. Ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Boom. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh my gosh, she's going crazy. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. This is silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Hee hee. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain as the weapon was because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There was no way she could have known to think it was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, that's interesting. Let's see it then. Show me the evidence. Oh, wiretap. Oh, look at this. What? Found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. It troubles me that a witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. If that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove it? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said. I found the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation. Mia, what's up? You haven't called me in a while? Well, actually, it's something I want you to hold on for me. Again, what's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's not fair. All of you are ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. Look what's in the mail, Miss April May now. Now deal the final blow. Why did you wiretap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? That's exactly what I just wanted to say. Miss May, you were taping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Huh, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that, and of course I can and I will. You can't be serious, no way. Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Huh. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, it's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quickly, quick, the ice melts, and then you have... regular cold coffee. Well, it's regular cold watered down coffee. Iced coffee? I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Your girl, the witness, was not at the scene of the crime of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It's my great pleasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that's a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Faye, commit murder. No, they're just gonna let her walk away. There's no way I can win this. To the murder somehow. Wait. What is the cross-examination? Is that what you left to examine? Think. None, Your Honor. She's lost. What that means. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April's alibi proves solid, then by default your client, Miss Mayfair, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. And we will get onto that for the next time. See you then.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see updates.